Welcome to the race briefing for the kids mini triathlon at the PaknSave Triathlon Festival. First thing you need to be aware of with regards to arriving on site is the times, because we do close the roads around the race venue, so you need to arrive after 9:35, or if you do want to come really early you need to be on site by 7:30. So please do not turn up before 9:35, you will not be able to get into the course. When you do come in, you come in via Sawyers Arms Road, you make a right hand turn into the Lake Rotokahatu area, you go up a hill and turn left into the parking area, then you've got around about an 800 metre walk to the race site where the kids' main transition area will be set up. As far as the course goes, the wade is up by the transition area. They'll wade through the water. They'll then go on their bikes, bike along the access road alongside Lake Rua. They'll then turn across between the two lakes and then do an out and back next to Lake Tahi, and then follow the same route back to the transition area, park their bikes up, and the run is one lap around Lake Rua. All the children do the same distances. What we'll do now is give you a complete video overview of the course, so you yourself and the kids can be 100% sure on where you are going. So firstly, the kids will start on the grass here at the point they'll exit the swim. They'll run along the grass, potentially in small groups depending on the size of the field. They'll enter the water just in front of those three trees you see. They'll wade their way through the water. It will be at least waist depth for them. They'll exit at that beach and then they'll run in the direction of that black sign you can see towards their transition area. We do prefer the children do these events under their own steam, but we do understand that some children may be a little bit timid and this might be their first event, so it is okay for parents to accompany their children on the bike and run if absolutely necessary, but please be very mindful of staying out of the way of other participants. So we prefer it doesn't happen, but if it's a difference between the children doing the race and not doing the race, it's okay, but please be extremely considerate of all the other children in the race. Once the kids have completed their wade through the water, they will run up towards the transition area. This will be located at the end of the main transition area that all the other athletes are in, so they will rack their bikes there and then head off on the bike ride. The league is entirely on shingle pathways, so do make sure that the children are comfortable doing that and remind them to be careful on any corners. So they'll initially go down the access road, they'll turn right to go between the two lakes, they'll then turn left onto a narrower path alongside Lake Tahi, and then they'll come to a turnaround point, turn around and come back directly the same way to the second transition. So we'll do a quick overview here. The bike course is approximately 2 kilometres. The initial part is on sealed roads, then around here it will change to shingle. Apologies for the bumpiness. They'll carry on, make a right hand turn. They do need to go through a very small ditch. That gate there will be open and there's a small amount of water to go through. When they get to the end of this causeway between the two lakes, it does become narrow and they won't really be able to pass because there will be cyclists coming in both directions. We will split the race into likely two groups, one for the 5 to 7 year olds and then another for the 8 and 9 year olds. If we do have larger fields, we may break this down further. So this is a section here where they'll need to be a bit more in single file to make sure that they don't have any head-on collisions, because they will be coming back the same way. At the end of the bike ride, the kids will park their bikes up at the same location they originally retrieved them from, and then they're off on the run course. The run is 1 lap in an anti-clockwise direction around Lake Rua, and then once they complete that lap, they will just run down the finishing chute. So that's pretty much it. There will be a race manual that accompanies this video. Just what I do want to mention, we also will have some chaperones out there, so there will be some older athletes that will be able to accompany the kids, so they'll be nice and safe with marshals on all the corners, and we hope the kids have a fantastic day.